Hey, it's Monday, September 14th. It's a new week. Let's do this. Just a quick reminder, some of you have not completed the quiz we took last Friday. So if you did not take that quiz, the title is Quiz 2, and it's in your assignments. Okay, so check that real quick and make sure you get that done by today, please. All right? All right, so we're going to move on. So before we start anything, all right, I want y'all to get started on your do now. It is in your class assignments. It's an easy true and false, 5 questions. Just a little review from last week. So let's go get that done, all right? I'll give y'all a few minutes. So today we are going to talk about biomolecules. I think we talked about that last week. So remember, biomolecules are made up of 2 or more molecules, right? And they make up all living organisms. So remember, bio means life, okay? So if it's just a molecule, doesn't necessarily support life, okay? We're going to talk about 4 of them. The important ones is the nucleic acid, carbohydrate, the lipid, and the protein. So these are the 4 important biomolecules. So these are the elements, right, or atoms that make up biomolecules. So our body is mostly water, right? About 70 some percent, mostly water. Okay, that's why it's important to drink water. But also, okay, we got oxygen, mostly oxygen, right? So the brain needs oxygen in order to stay alive. And then carbon. Okay, so we are a carbon-based life form. So these are the some of the main elements that we are made of. So these are the atoms that make up the 4 biomolecules of life. Okay, so let's talk about carbohydrates. So the chemical formula is right there and it says CHO, right? That's carbon, hydrogen, and oxygen. Then we have lipids, which are also carbon, hydrogen, and oxygen. And then we have proteins, which are CHON, right? So carbon, hydrogen, oxygen, and nitrogen. Then we have nucleic acids. Don't worry. The names might get a little complicated, but I'm going to explain that to you. Don't worry. It's not hard. Nucleic acids, CHOMPs, right? So carbon, hydrogen, oxygen, nitrogen, phosphorus, and sulfur. So we've got biomolecule versus molecule. So remember, bio means life. Okay, so biomolecule are 2 or more atoms bonded together that support life. So over here we have glucose on the left, right? Glucose, and I'm more than certain that all of you love glucose. What's an example of glucose? Someone tell me. Type it in the chat if you know. Then we have the molecule, which is 2 or more atoms bonded together, right? They don't necessarily keep things alive, although this element here, or this molecule, the 2 hydrogen, 1 oxygen, is water. We do need water to keep us alive, okay? But they don't necessarily support life. Okay, we'll get into the details later. So the building blocks of life, we have the monomer, right? Mono means 1, which is a single unit of a molecule. So this brick is just an example, okay? Then we have the polymer, which is 2 or more monomers bonded together. As you can see, a whole bunch of bricks. So another example, monomer by itself, right? Solo, uno, mono, 1, versus the polymer. So poly means more than 1, okay? Another example, okay, monomers all bunched up, but singular. And the polymer, we have monomers all kind of joined together, right? Bonded. Again, we have some Legos here, a bunch of monomers, but they're not stuck together, right? They might be in the same area, but they're still monomers because they're not bonded or joined together, as opposed to the polymer on the bottom, right? They're joined together, bonded, So we call that a polymer of monomers. So I want you to tell me, type in the chat, which one is a polymer. Okay, the blocks all scattered around, or the Legos forming the dragon. Which one's a polymer? Okay, so this is a quick little practice. I don't want you to do the one over here on this side. Okay, so on your own piece of paper, I want you to do the levels of organization. This we did last week, just as a quick little exercise, just to kind of see where we're at. Okay, so what it says here says look at each list. If the list is in order from smallest to largest, put a check mark in the blank. If the list is incorrect, mark an X and rewrite the order correctly. So you're gonna have to refer back to your notes, okay, or go back to any of the worksheets we have or PowerPoint that I did last week, okay, and I want you to work on that one. So remember, do not do the one on the left where it says biomolecule practice, okay? So I want you to do the levels of organization. And that's pretty much it for now. Next thing we're gonna do, we're gonna watch a video, and then you're gonna complete a worksheet based off of the video, and that's it for today, okay? So any questions, feel free to talk to me directly or chat or type in the chat. All right, let's do it.